Hello Biblionauts and welcome to another Poetry Thursday. Today I'm reading you Jim Ferrer, a Catalonian poet that I really like. This is one of my favorite poems of his. It's been translated to the Spanish by Adrian Nathan West, and the title of the poem is Ode to Venice Before the Sea of Theatres. Per Jim Ferrer, I don't know if you can see there, but that's the name of the author. And it comes with a quote from Garcia Lorca, Federico Garcia Lorca, which is "The false caps, the poison and the skull of the theatres." This is a very melancholic poem, really nice to read along with, if you have also a copy of Death in Venice by Thomas Mann, which I'm about to read. It's a nice complement to that book. It's very melancholic, although it's been written by a 20-year-old, just like I was when I read this poem for the first time. And yeah, there we go. The sea has its mechanics as love has its symbols. With what racket the red curtain rises, or in this proscenium above an empty stage, a rumor of statues resounds sides from cutlasses, those that descend and softly alight, a chessboard of verdure composed of cravats, the blight on my cheek recollects time past, and in my heart seethes a droplet of lead. My hand was to my breast, the clock corroborates the reason for the clouds and their stiffening sails. An usurping tide, roses on tie ropes, over the volcanic arc of Venice's night. That year of my lost youth, marble of the Dogana, as Pound as has remarked, and the mass of a casket in the viscous canals go on much further deep in the night, over the ducal tapestry. Intertwined shadows, princes or nereids laid waste by time. What purity, an or an ephir, deceased in clouded remembering boundless halls. Was I there? Must I believe that I was that? And that the suffering that harrowed my flesh, how fragile I was then, and why. It is true you're the more snowflakes in the snow-clad park. That today receives on its face your love, or the one that died of beauty off in Venice. The life stones speak of a memory present, and the vein impels its conduits of blood. It comes, lives, returns to the planet, and life expands in a silent affray. The past is affirmed, and at this uncertain hour, so much I have written, so much I wrote then. I don't know if it was worth it or is. You for whom my life is surer, and you others who hear a strange sphere in my verse, will know it's seen it or art. Speak it or speak it, you others, and sweetly perchance beguile my sorrow. Night in Venice, 5 years now. How so? I am who I was then. I know how to totten. Once more, let pure beauty wound me as before, violin, the diversers and stable night, when the world has buckled from its impatience from beauty. I cried and leaned my elbows on the balcony, as in hackneyed my romantic poem, and the air birthed disturbances of blue smoke and camphor. It robbed in the alcoves beneath the damp granite. An archangel or solo or cursor of flames that the aftermost powers dispatched to my dream. I cried. And how could it be so lovely and so sad? Water and cold ruby, diabolic transparency burned in my flesh a tattoo of light. Night frozen, night blazing, night of my own, as if I were living it today. It is somber and sweet to have left behind Venice, where we all were punished by being so young, and to chase us today through the cavernous chambers, surrounded by horsemen dissolved by a mirror negating with its double the truth of this poem. There you go. Has the love its mechanics, like the sea. I love this poem. I'm not a great English reciter, as you might have already found out by now. So again, once more, get used to it. I eventually I'll learn to read fluently poetry in English. I need to if I want to be writing any. So yeah, that's Ode to Venice Before the Sea of Theaters by Ferrer. It's a great poem. I recommend you look it up, search for it, and you'll find it. I found this very, very quick and easy. I don't think I'm gonna put the link in the description. It would take too much time. I'm a bit in a hurry today, but yeah, that's uh, that's the poem for Poetry Thursday. Then let me know what you thought about it once you read it, because I don't think I gave it justice. I'll see you on the other side.